5-minute trap. Pandas, 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 pandas. Good morning, pandas, and welcome to my stream. I'm glad that you guys can join us. We just finished a pre-market show. Always have a great time there, and hopefully one day you guys can join us if you haven't already. Good morning, my pandas. Welcome to the stream. Glad that you guys are here. Make sure you guys fill out that poll. Scalp that like button. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Timothy Chopo. Good morning. Let's go. Yeah, let's go, baby. SW Blaze. Good morning. Wayne Bignell. Good morning. Carl Herman. Good morning from the Hot Springs, North Carolina. It's hot. Hope the markets is too. Let's see. Kevin Mack. Good morning. Major Dave. Hi, Pandas. Thanks for the live streaming. Bye-bye. You're very welcome. Maria G. Hello. Russell H. Good morning. Al Brooks put out a new video. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Market's about to open in 10 minutes. Let's do a little pre-market analysis here. I've been seeing this a lot happening. This kind of goes like this and then drops. Trading range drops. Been seeing that happen often now. It's hard for me to kind of mark these, but I mean, yeah, it's a little difficult for me to mark those. It's just because it goes consolidation and this is the downtrend. Technically, we should have one more push down here, but when you look to the left of the chart, so we might find some support here. No. Typically look for a new low here, right? You got first break a trend, new low. It's hard, like there's no trend here, so it's hard to draw a trend line. And the trend kind of begins here after this breakdown. I'm looking for a new low here. Let's quickly identify. So the range, yesterday's range was up here to down here. We've been trading basically between that range all night, and what can I say? Daily chart. If we break above yesterday's high, it could be in a tremendous uptrend. Like it could be a crazy uptrend if we break yesterday's high. And is it likely? Actually kind of is. Right now. I mean, we're above the 20 MA. We came back down to the 20 MA and we found some support there. So there is a chance that we break yesterday's high, and if we do, man, I mean, I'm thinking we're going to test this pivot high up here, you know, in that pattern where I'm saying that it kind of like consolidates and drops off, which is exactly what we see here, right? This kind of pattern here, consolidates, drops off, happens. It's been happening more often. And then this one have 4 pushes down. Let's see, maybe this one will have 4 pushes down. It's hard to say. Yeah, I mean, yesterday's price action was just, oh man, it was terrible. Consolidation, just Strong push up, strong consolidation again the rest of the day. This consolidation lasted an hour here. This lasted about an hour here. Terrible day yesterday, in my opinion. Some of you guys might know that sound. If you guys know that sound, you guys probably know where I'm from. Tom Ans, good morning, man. Tom Ans has been following me like since the beginning. I mean, it was like, oh man, like from the beginning. Welcome back, Tom Ans. I'm not sure if you've been around. I don't think I've recognized your name for a while. Would I look for a two-leggy here? Sure, if we get it. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. Fill out that poll too. Let me know what kind of day you think it might be. A lot of you guys, oh, this is very even. Everything's at 31%. That's incredible. I don't think I've really seen that in a long time, or ever really. Perfectly distributed. Absolutely crazy. I mean, that might just show how confused we are. Yeah, Tom Ans, I think he's been following before YouTube. Crazy. Markets are both open in 5 minutes. We're looking for that new low still. When that new low hits, typically I personally like it when the breakout trend breaks above the 20 MA, but it is what it is. Pandas, can we do a quick chart check before the market opens? Do you guys see that your charts are similar to mine? Or is it completely different? Maybe I should do a poll. Let's just see that. Does my chart look like yours? Yeah, it seemed like yesterday my chart was just like off from a lot of people's. Alright, thanks for the confirmation, Pandas. I actually made a new low by 1 tick. One tick. Market's about to open in 3 minutes, Pan. Let's get that bamboo today. Do we have news today? Let me check. I believe we don't, but maybe. We have news tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Today, nothing that significant happening today. All right, closing up the poll. Yeah, so just my two Satoshis asked, hey Panda, since it looks like we made a new low here, would you still be looking for bear entries? Depends, but kind of. Might be a place for reversal, so it's a little difficult now to take a second entry short here because we actually made that new low, even though by one tick. You know, typically you want a better test, but this is basically a double bottom. But notice we're underneath the 20 MA. You know, if we had like a big hit like this above the 20 MA, made a two-legged move, something like this, made a new low, and then after that we look for a fail second entry short. That's the setup we look for major trend reversal. But because we want some evidence that this downtrend is reversing, right? So that's why we want that breakup trend. And then one more test at the bottom because the market loves to move in twos, right? On a higher time frame, it's just a two-legged move. And here, we want to find the reversal. David Lance asks, how can you identify the signal bar? Can you show? Signal bar, I mean, yeah, it helps if you watch the videos in the description. It goes over the basics on how to identify signal bars, how to count legs, right? The signal bar has to do with counting legs and recognizing reversals. Market just opened, Pandas. Right, it's still underneath the 20 MA here. Another push down. May create a type of wedge here. Sitting on my pause, no setups for me, regardless. Big push down, no setup. But the signal bar basically is the bar before the reversal, and to know what reversal is, you have to know how to count legs. It's not difficult. It's just, you know, there's videos to explain it, so I don't want to take the time here to do it. Gene Hackman asks, which part of Forex Factory they put the news? I believe it's just. I just go to the main page. It's like right there. I just go to forexfactory.com. I don't know. Kamau asks, do you know how to take partials in NinjaTrader without closing the whole trade or making a runner? Or without making or making a runner. Huh. Skipping this trap is way too far away, Tony May. I don't know. I think I think it's a good question. I mean, technically what you can do is close out the whole position and just come in with whatever, you know, enter another trade. I mean, you'll pay a little commissions, but yeah, actually I don't know. I actually wonder if there's a way to do that. I know that if you have the ATM, which splits up your order, then yeah, you can do it easily by just right clicking the order, and then you can, it'll show you two options. You can decrease or increase it by one tick. All right, we're getting a reversal here. Failed second entry short. I would consider it here. Jenny Hoyas asks, did you take Al Brooks' course? I have. There's a link in the description for those who want to also do Al Brooks' trading course. And it is affiliate link, so it helps me if you do click it. So just letting you know. But regardless, the only time I will shill anything or just tell people about anything is if I think it's beneficial. And Al Brooks' course, if you're able to stay awake, you know, if you have basically insomnia, this will cure your insomnia. The reversal does trigger, but it's beneath the 20 MA, so it's not the best reversal here. Sitting on my pause, getting a little choppy now, right? Trading range indicator, marking this as a trading range, saying, hey, potential trading range here, just watch out, right? Potential trading range forming here because we got 3 overlapping bars in a row. Sitting on my pause. Big push up. That reversal actually does reverse. And this bar is confirmation, right, with follow through. Unfortunately, right, this happened beneath the 20 MA, but that's the reversal spot, right? You got breakout trend, new low, and that reversal setup here. Right, fails second entry short, reversal. Even though this second entry does make 2 points for you, it still doesn't continue the original trend, which is down. I want to go long here is a question. I kind of do want to go long here. Not anymore. Not with a big push down beneath the 20 MA again. Not interested in going long. I would need more evidence. Right, this reversal basically doesn't last very long. I mean, it gives you 4 points for a swing trade, but that's about it. I don't have a discount, unfortunately. I think Al Brooks already put the discount on there. I mean, it's a good deal. I mean, the content he provides at that price point, and honestly, you don't even need the forex portion. I bought both, and I only really use the futures portion. So if I had a coupon, I would love to share it with you guys, but I don't, unfortunately. Second entry short, lower high, 4 pushes up. That second entry short, yeah, my signal bar is not good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 5.5 points of risk.
5-minute trap.
Ooh, trap triggers on the 5-minute. Whoo, what's going on here? Huge trading range on the 5-minute. Absolutely incredible. You know, yesterday's trading range, the trading range indicator marked the entire day as a trading range just because it was so choppy going upwards. And look where we are now. We hit the bottom of the trading range. I mean, this trading range indicator is something almost, you know, like it's almost magical. Absolutely incredible. The 5-minute trading range. This was from yesterday. Still recognizing that we're in trading range. Comes all the way back down to the bottom of the trading range. Bounces off of it. Absolutely incredible. Almost want to go short here. Almost want to go short. But I'm going to sit on my pause because I recognize it's late in trend. But almost want to go short here. Micro double top. No more micro double top. Huge risk now we're talking about. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 points of risk pretty much. Not risk I'm interested in. Unless you got a retracement. Deep retracement. Notice here, we have a moving average gap. Starting to show signs of a reversal. Inside bar. Inside bar. Right now we're in breakout mode. Just watching. Everyone's question is, are we going to reverse here or are we going to continue this downtrend? Coming near this pivot low here, breaking below it. Could be a failed breakdown. Do I like this failed second entry long here? Nah. All right, with this 3 here. Keto has it right. Broke the trend line, made a new extreme. Exactly. Hitting our trend line here. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits on that trend line. Big push down. Huge risk. I mean, we're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6 points of risk here. I kind of like the long here, but we're hitting this trend line multiple times. Higher low, second entry long. I will take the trap trade to the long side here if we get it. Fail second entry short. A, B, C, fail second entry short. I will look for the long trade here. And the thing is about price action is you got to anticipate your trade. You got to anticipate the setup. And not only that, you have to anticipate all your plans. If the setup works or if it doesn't work, are you going to reverse it? If you're going to reverse it, you already have to know that before you enter the trade so you can trade appropriately, right? Trade typically half your size. And so you can reverse it or you can scale in and try to get in with another entry. So you just got to know everything you're going to do. The entire trading plan needs to already be thought out before entering the trade. We got a second entry short here and it's currently failing. I'm going to go long here thinking that we might be able to come back top of this trading range and fail second entry short. Let's see if I can get a long trade here. I'm going to try to go long top of the trade, back to the top of this trading range here. It's a failed second entry short currently. Also second entry long. Pushes down further. Kind of losing that initial risk that I liked, which is only 3 points here. I don't like the fact that it pushed lower. I don't like the fact that it broke this low. So now we lost our higher low setup here. Could have a downtrend here working. Very difficult choppiness, right? Multiple dojis in a row. Difficult to say what's going to happen here. Right, from the bottom trading range back to the top of the trading range. I wanted that trade, but unfortunately, it started showing price action I didn't like. 4 pushes down, H4 setup. Trap actually fails on the 10K chart, right? This 3 outside bar reversal. This could be the uptrend here. This could have been a reversal here that we've been waiting for. Unfortunately, the setup didn't happen for us, right? The setup was not good, right? We kept making lower lows here. The risk started to extend as we kept going lower, so the risk got large. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ends up being a 5-point risk here. We have a higher low setup here, but I'd rather look for a second entry long at this point. I want something like this, second entry long. Looking to go long here. The channels, I draw them using the channel tool. I've modified them in terms of like just going to the properties, changing the colors. Also added a midline. If I'm not to add a midline, just go to the, make a channel, double click it or right click it, go to properties, and then if you go to the configurations, there is a option to create a midline. And then if you want to always have the midline, make sure you save it as the default template. So are we going to continue this trading range? The fact that we made a double top here makes me wonder if we're going to actually break out here. We do have a 2-leggy coming off, right? Kind of the setup that I was looking for. 2-leggy off the 20 MA here. The risk is getting very large. 1, 2, 3, 4 points of risk. Nope, that's really bad follow through. But that's a 2-leggy here. Very choppy now. Right, we got 1, 2, 3, about 4 points of risk. It's not too bad a risk. It's about what I typically take here. But the fact that it's just too choppy right now. So many overlapping bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overlapping bars in a row. Makes it a little more difficult for me to go long here. Plus also, on the 10K chart, the 20 MA might be blocking it. Interesting. I'm more interested in going long when it's like low here, because now we have a chance to actually come back to the top of this small trading range, right? We have a trading range here. Now if it actually triggers from down here, we have room to the top of the trading range, plus it's a 2-leggy. Even though it's choppy, we're kind of coming at the bottom of the chop, which makes me a little more confident to enter the trade. But needs everything, right? Needs a good signal bar. The signal bar is terrible. Doji bar. Getting very choppy. Market's trying to decide if it wants to come back into our trading range. This looks ugly. This looks ugly. I mean, it's a 2-leggy, but it's an ugly 2-leggy. A, B, C. She comes back to the bottom of the trading range. Absolutely incredible. Misses it by 1 tick, actually. Risk is 1, 2, 3, 4 points large. This is hard. I mean, you got 1 wick come from top of the trading range to the bottom of the trading range. That's a huge wick, right? It's about 5-point risk now if you enter this trade. Plus dojis everywhere. We're above the 20 MA, so that's one good thing for the bulls. At least we've been closing above the 20 MA here. Hard for me to trade this, honestly. Very difficult. Yeah, this is just, it's too messy. This is too messy. Very hard to read what's happening here. Ends up coming back into our trading range, creating a failed breakout here. Huh, interesting.
5-minute trap.
The 5-minute candles are wonky. 1, 2, 3 overlapping bars. That trap doesn't trigger, almost triggers. It actually makes a double bottom here on the 5-minute. Well, our second entry long does trigger here. This is crazy. This is really crazy. Okay, push up. Confusion. Outside bar reversal on the 10,000 tick chart right here. Now we're just in the range of this big bar here. That means triangle starting to be created. We got a double bottom here. Double top, double bottom, showing confusion. How would you trade this? What's our trading plan here? I mean, bottom of the trading range back to the top of the trading range. I don't know. It's just hard to say. I would have to wait for a breakout. Or if I want to trade this trading range, then I have to wait for a lower high setup. A good lower high setup. Big push up here. Ooh, interesting. Look at the 5-minute chart. This is really looks nasty, right? Looks like a spider, daddy long legs. Right, these spikes here. These spikes, you'll get caught up in them. Best to sit on your pause until we get clear direction, clear market cycle. I mean, the market cycle is clear to me here. It's just trading range. So. Still waiting for a setup. I mean, this price action is terrible. I mean, it's just choppy. Trading range. Also, the trading range, there's not many entries, right? It's hard to trade this trading range. The trading range is too small. And everyone's fear with trading ranges like this is like, when I actually try to trade this trading range, it's going to be the time it actually breaks out and stops you out. My opinion is just not worth it. I'll just wait. Confusion. Wicks. Failed breakouts here. Might come back to the bottom of the trading range. Trading range indicator, boys. I mean, watch it just work out perfectly here. From the bottom to the top. And it recognized the trading range with these three overlapping bars and started to create a trading range. And it will adjust accordingly. It's the only indicator I know out there that uses actual price action. It actually uses the amount of times these candles hit certain price points. And that's the kind of nice thing about futures, because the price points are all like, increments of 25 cents. So very often you'll find the same price being hit. Bottom of the trading range to the top of the trading range, back to the bottom of the trading range. This is just pure chop right now. Nasty, nasty stuff. Yeah, a lot of you guys said that you guys traded a 1 to 3 yesterday, and I actually did. I would mark the same. It got really choppy. I got crushed. Actually, yesterday I had a red day actually. On stream it was nice. I actually traded better on stream, and then got off stream. It started getting really choppy, and it kind of chopped me up. So I'm kind of like really aware of the choppiness right now. I'm like, my mind's just set to like recognize chop right now, and that's what we recognized here. I mean, the question you always got to ask yourself is, what were the mistakes that you made to trade at a level 1 to 3, And so I spent some time reviewing my charts, and I was like, man, I was just, every trade I went in was breaking my plan. I strayed from my plan, and the reason I strayed from my plan is because the trading day, the price action was so bad. There were like no setups, and I was like forcing setups. I was like, okay, this might be a setup here, and it ended up biting me in the tail. My little furry tail. Man, look at this. To the bottom, to the top, to the bottom, to the top. These just 3 bars hitting like a 4-point range. Might get a breakout here, but who knows? I mean, it's just hard to say. For me, I would trade after the breakout, right? You want a big push up, maybe a 2-leggy, something like this. Enter again long. That's what you're looking for, something like that. Top to the bottom trading range. Trading range indicator just being spot on today. Notice in the higher time frames, we have yet to break above the 20 EMA. Trading beneath it, the 5-minute as well, haven't actually even touched the 20 EMA yet, which is kind of surprising. The trap actually triggers down here on the 5-minute. It's kind of funny. Triggers like here on the 5-minute instead of down here. It actually gives you a nice strong push down now. Right, 2 traps in a row on the 5-minute chart. Breaking down now. If you're kind of wondering, which way will this break down or break out, original trend was down, so most likely break down, but also higher time frames. If you look at the higher time frames, we had some clues we're going to break down because we're beneath the 20 EMA here. 5-minute as well, always beneath the 20 EMA. Haven't yet touched it today yet. Strong push down here. It's a far trap, too far away from 20 EMA. Just watching this. Not entering this trap. This is fail second entry long. A, B, C. Second entry long. Potential failure here, but too far away from 20 EMA. Right, it's too far. That means we'll be entering too late in this downtrend. That's what that means. You'll need a pullback kind of to find some more sellers at the 20 EMA. Hopefully with enough momentum, push it down. Trap does trigger here. Right, fail second entry long. But too far away from 20 May. And those who are always in short here are now questioning, is this market an always in short market? They're going to try to come up break even. Okay. Do I want a two-leggy here? It's hard to say. I mean, we did break down, but we're coming back into this range, right? The trading range indicator is still marking the range here. This is a two-leggy. It really is hard for me to say. I mean, strong bull bars ending near their high, coming to the 20 MA, but just the way it's going up to it, it's strong bull bars. A, B, C. Two-leggy. I mean, huge risk, so that signal bar is terrible. I mean, we're coming right back up to our trading range, so hard to say. Most likely, what's going to happen here? I don't know. I actually don't know. Potential trap trade, outside bar reversal, not interested in outside bar reversal, but that's why I was worried to go short there on the two-leggy because of how strong these bull bars are and recognizing that the trade range is still here. Plus break a trend to new low situation. Outside bar reversal is unfortunate, just no entry for us. We may look for a long trade here because this might be a major trend reversal. And that's it. But, you know, it can't enter this trade here. Yeah, outside bar reversal. Terrible. It just to me just shows more evidence of choppiness. Even though it's a strong bull bar ending on its high, the fact that we had an outside bar reversal just makes me know that we have the ability today to go through a total range of a bar and completely reverse it, and we are able to go in and out of the range of the previous bars. So it just makes me feel like trading range, but always in long right now. But we're still underneath here, right? Obviously, like we are within this range still. So big push down, big push up. Trading range indicator still here. I'm just waiting. I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. Looking for a setup. Outside bar reversal. If that was an outside bar reversal, I would be very tempted to take that trade, but it's unfortunate. Had to happen that way. I'm just marking these short-term trend lines because they're choppy. I'm gonna try to trade off one of these. This one could also be like this, break a trend, but new high, reversal. Absolutely incredible. Very difficult to trade this. I mean, there's no way I was gonna go short right there. No way. This price action is just straight up. I mean, the days like this actually are kind of rare too. Whereas this choppy. The only setup I really liked was this one here, but unfortunately it happened with an outside bar reversal. That was probably my favorite setup so far. Right, higher low, second entry long, or not second entry long, but I mean this is a second entry long, and then trap trade. Come back to the top of the trading range. Nasty, nasty, nasty price action today. Incredible. No trades for me. No trades. Interesting. If you guys are just joining the stream, I'm Buy My Money, and welcome to my channel. Glad that you guys can join us today. I see a lot of you guys are struggling today. I mean, there's some of us making, more than $500 loss, or just slightly negative, slightly red. And, days like this, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Because the market is going to keep making you think we're going to go into a trend such as it did here, and it just reverses on you. And so a lot of us are used to trend trading, which is, very destructive in terms of in trading ranges, or in market cycles like this, which are trading ranges. Bottom of trading range back to the top of trading range. This could be a strong move up here. I'm finding some. It looks like there's some buying pressure here right now. Lower highs here. Strong bull bar. No follow through though. Inside bar. Oh, eye pattern right now. Huge bar here. I mean, the bar itself is about 7 points large. These trading range bars are crazy. I mean, right in the middle of the trading range, it's just not a good place to trade. If you don't know what we're doing here, we are trading 100% risk-free with Apex funded traders. How do we trade risk-free? Well, simple. You pass an evaluation. Apex gives you a funded account which you can trade to withdraw money, and they take all the risk. You know, you don't risk any of your own personal capital. If you're interested, you guys can use the coupon BBM50. It's 50% off, and it's an amazing deal. And don't even get me started, you know, how powerful this thing can be when we talk about multiple accounts with the trade copier. I cannot, you know, when I start going on this rant, it just, nothing can stop me. All right, so I'll just say that this is probably break a trend here, new high, break a trend to new low. So now this downtrend's done. We could look for a long trade here, perhaps, to go long. Back to the top of the trading range. This is not a bad place, but the risk you're talking about is 1, 2, 3, 5 point risk here on this trade. For a trade that does not have high probability. I'll just say that. Big risk for low probability trade. Is my chart looking different than yours now? Did something happen? Not sure. Someone's telling me I need to change refresh my data. Also, if you want to know the strategy that we are using, we are trading simply two-legged pullbacks. We're scalping the emini, and we do that every single day on the stream. And starting from 9:15, and we have a pre-market show at 9 o'clock if you guys want to join that. But you need to become a panda. Go over all my off-stream trades and also my account balances. So, if you want to know more about the strategy we use, the setup that we're looking for, there are playlists in the description below that you guys can check out. Yeah, my chart, I mean, obviously, if you're watching the stream, it's going to be a little delayed because there's a native 20-second delay for YouTube. But if you find yourself having more than like a 20-second delay, then you might want to watch in 2x speed until it catches up to real time. Big push up, finally getting some bullish pressure here. We do have that break a trend to new low. This could be the uptrend here. I mean, the higher time frames. I mean, if you look at this, this is a mess, incredible mess. Very difficult to trade. The 5-minute as well just looks ugly. I mean, when you have wicks like this, you just knew something was up. Might come back up to 20 EMA here finally. We might reverse here, might break out here. We made the breakout of this consolidation sometime. It might be now, who knows? We're starting to break out now. Break out strongly. I think this is a genuine breakout here. It could be an uptrend. The 5-minute trading range indicator. Bottom of the trading range, back to the top of the trading range. By the way, if you want more information about the indicators we use, we have a 2-legged pullback indicator, also a trading range indicator, which marked the trading range for us this entire time. And now the trading range indicator stopped, right, because it recognized this is a breakout. Here it broke down, but the trading range still went on because the trading range indicator didn't consider this a true breakout. Now this is a true breakout. This is at least according to the trading range indicator. If you want more information about either of the indicators, you can go to the official website at www.twoleggedpullback.com. Make sure you guys scalp that like button. I know I haven't made any trades, but because look at the price action. There were no entries for me here. Nothing I felt comfortable with. The only one I would have liked was this one, but it came with an outside bar reversal. Now we have a really high base. It might be one of those, first entry longs only. It could be one of those longs. I mean, this is always in long setup right now, and right now with this one single pullback, those who are trading always in long probably came out break even right there. They're thinking at this point, no, any pullback now will be small. So they feel confident being always in long. The 5-minute finally breaking above the 20 MA. Breaking above the 50% mark of the trading range here. Interesting. I would take a 2-leggy off of the 20 MA if I can get one. But like I said, it might be one of those markets where they only allow first entries. Two-leggy forming here, potentially. Yeah, with really strong markets, oftentimes you don't get two-leggies, you just get first entries. You just get one-legged pullbacks, and it keeps breaking, previous pivot highs, and so the counts keep resetting, and sometimes, you don't get that two-legged discount. The two-legged pullback is basically just a two-legged discount on a trend. Okay, we got a two-legged pullback, pandas. A, B, C. My first trade is setting up here. Huge risk right now. This is this current signal bar. It's terrible looking. It's a two-leggy. This is a current signal bar. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, what was that? It finished so, it like reversed so quickly I didn't even realize what happened. Signal bar is ugly, but the risk is very small. I'm willing to take this one because the risk is so small here. Even though it's really ugly, I don't mind the risk. It's about 2-point risk here. I'm willing to take this. Taking this trade, second entry long, risk relatively small here. Really small risk now. Keeps pushing further down. Still like this two-leggy here. Still like it. It's only about 3-point risk. Signal bar's not the best though. Kinda ugly. We keep going further and further down. We just hit yesterday's close. I don't mind that hit there because he's bouncing off a type of at least some sort of support here. Big push down, no longer interested. Absolutely incredible move. That is strange. I mean, that is just weird. I mean, we're breaking down now. That is crazy. I'm not sure what's happening, pandas. This day is a little wonky. Things are not what they seem. Big bull bar matched with the big bear bar, but it's an inside bar. So now we're in breakout mode, creating a triangle. 10,000 tick chart. Could simply just be a fail second entry short, trying to set up here. Strange. I'm not looking for that short here. That short, no, no thank you. This looks weird. This looks really weird. That trap does trigger. Very interesting. I was not expecting that actually. Big push down. We're coming back into our trading range, even though it's done. I mean, this is an actual genuine breakout. It just didn't actually reverse. I mean, just reversed again. And this reversal came out of nowhere. Like, price action wise, not sure what caused this reversal, to be honest. It almost basically feels like an A top, which is pretty rare. Just like an A top, straight reversal. All right, I mean, we're pushing back down here. Absolutely incredible move to the downside. Wow, not sure. I don't look at the 4-hour chart just because it's like, if I look at the 4-hour chart, I would basically have to look at every chart. I mean, I tend to think I could look at a lot of charts, but for how small I trade in terms of the 2,000 tick chart, I think the 10K, the 5-minute are good enough. Absolutely incredible. that price action. Very confusing. I was so eager to go long here and just bam. Wow. I mean, I was also eager because it's just like, yeah, the risk wasn't that large, so. I really thought we were gonna have a bull trend after that, but market proves me wrong again. Big move down. About to make a new low. We're about to break yesterday's low. But boy, oh boy, what a move from here to here. That is like a... Whew. Yeah, 33-point swing. New low technically has not been created, actually. Almost, though. It actually made a double bottom. Fed news just came out. Huh. About rates. Are they raising rates to like 10? Two-leggy, far away from 20 May, but it's a two-leggy. A, B, C, and notice that if it does go down, there's not enough room to the bottom here. I mean, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits all in that one price point. I'm not really eager to go short right into that, especially far away from 20 May. This creates a reversal here, outside bar reversal. I might take a two-leggy off of the 20 May here, just because this is such a strong downtrend. But notice we are still contained within these lows. It's currently a hidden second entry short. A, B, C, hidden second entry short here. It might turn to a technical second entry short if we can break above previous candle high. But this is a hidden second entry short if it does trigger below here. Not interested in the hidden second entry shorts though. I'll be patient for my setup. I want it to be a actual second entry short. This is a hidden second entry short here. Strong bear bar ending near its low, hitting this support right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits in a row, not breaking below it. Finally breaking down, but that's a hidden. It's just like unfortunate why it's a hidden second entry short. It's just annoying. Like this outside bar reversal creates a hidden second entry short. Could have entered a scalp right there, but the hidden second entry short, I didn't want it. I wanted a technical. You might say I'm being really rigid here with my setup. The reason being is because the only time I've really lost money is when I don't stick to my plan, stick to my rules. So it might work out this time, but the next time, you know, there's rarely a time where I stick to my rules and I blow I'll blow an account. You know, it's just very rare for that to happen. If you actually stick to the rules, most of the time, at least from when I talk to people, it happens when they don't stick to the rules. You know, like it's very rare someone say like, yeah, I stuck to all my rules and I blew my account. Like that's just very rare in my opinion. And if that does happen, that means your rules are bad. You gotta find new rules. But yeah. Yeah, so you might say I might have been a little too rigid with that entry. I mean, inside bar, outside, inside. Good push down here, but the outside bar reversal. I didn't like the hidden second entry. I wanted a regular second entry. Now we're somewhat reversing. We don't even break yesterday's low, and we're somewhat reversing now. Like right now, what I'm imagining is like if I enter that trade, imagine it reversed, and it actually does create that reversal here for the second entry long, and then stops me out and goes my way and actually touches the 20 MA. Like I can imagine that actually happening, and I'm just like I wonder to myself like, why did I enter that trade? I should have just waited for the entry I was actually waiting for. Ooh, we got a fail second entry short here. Ooh. Outside bar reversal. That's why you stay away from those traps. Absolutely incredible. Outside bar reversal. I would still be in that trade. Ooh, big push up. I mean, currently the trap looks like it's failing, but confusing. We have a key area here. I may go long here if this does trigger. I may go long here now. No entry. For me, this is like a failed trap here, so I don't know. Come back to the bottom trading range. These bots, see, the thing is, like, YouTube, like, incredible at detecting if you have 1 second of copyrighted music from an artist, but they for some reason cannot identify these bots here to get rid of them. Like, do not tell me Google does not know a way to identify when you get messages like these spam bots. And but they're able to find 1 second of copyrighted music in your 3-hour stream, and able to report you. Like, there's no shot that they don't have an algorithm to identify these terrible spots or bot spammers. Yeah, I'm not going long there. It's not even a setup. But it's coming off my key area. Good signal bar, but large as well. It's not a setup. It's not a setup. Still very choppy, overlapping bars. Hard to trade this as well, and it might be a strong uptrend, but it will go on without us because there's no setups and it's very choppy. The price action is making this very difficult today. Mark Landon, says, Turtle Toes, you don't reset your account right. You let the monthly payment reset it. Actually, the monthly payment does not reset your account. It does not reset it. You actually have to reset it manually if you want to actually reset your account. Absolute choppiness. I mean, I've taken 0 trades today. This is another trade I was interested in. Right, this trade here I kind of liked. This one was just random, just happened to be like an A top. I was not expecting a reversal there, but hey, we're done. This one as well, right? The 2 setups I liked, outside bar reversal, so I canceled it. Strong or hidden second entry. Basically another outside bar reversal, but hidden second entry short. Those 2 setups are the ones I like today, and that's it. I wanted to enter them, but I couldn't because of 1 or 2 little things that stopped me from entering. Wait, Toronto says the monthly fee will reset the failed account. Oh, failed account now. Okay. Well, if it's a failed account, that makes sense. That's kind of nice. I didn't know that actually, but yeah. All right, thanks for the clarification. Actually, I didn't know that, so that does help. So if you do end up paying the monthly evaluation fee, it will reset the account if it's failed, which is nice, I guess. Like, what is happening here? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 overlapping bars. I don't know what's happening here, pandas. This is just one of those days. I might not even make a trade all day today. Who knows? We have a trap trade here. It could be a breakout, but who knows? Too many overlapping bars. It could be a failed breakout. Come right back into this chop. We are clearly above the 20 EMA though, showing us some bullishness. The daily chart basically creating a double bottom off of the 20 EMA. That's what it's doing currently. Nice bull bar for a trap trade. This is actually not a bad trap trade, but it's too choppy. Too choppy for me. If I entered that trade, it would have been against my rules. Right there. Even though I felt like it could scalp out, which it did perfectly and reversed. It might keep going up, not sure. Horsey asked a good question. Do I consider this a breakout trend? I'm putting here just in case it is a breakout trend, but it's hard to say. I mean, it's just so choppy. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it does reverse here, but technically this is a breakout trend to new high. Technically it is, so. Like, what is this? The entire session has just been this like terrible price action. All this nonsense. All this is even worse. I mean, this looks even worse. It just looks disgusting. It's like a, I don't know, like a grub or something. All right, pandas. Who here has watched Stranger Things? I'm not gonna lie. I just started with Mrs. Panda, and honestly, it's amazing. It's amazing. Like last season of Stranger Things was just, I didn't like the direction it was going. It started to go into like more of the lives of like the prepubescent, you know, kind of transition of a lot of the characters, and I didn't like it. I didn't care. I didn't care for any of like the relationship. That stuff. It just disinterested me. And but man, they brought it back with this season. They bring it back, and right now it's like it's not even Stranger Things. It should be called Scarier Things, because it's like it has become like a horror, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It's so good. I love it. But only on episode 2. I need to finish it up. Yeah, no one spoil anything for anyone. But man, it's good. It's good. I mean, I personally like it a lot. I personally like it a lot. They brought it back. I honestly thought it was gonna go downhill, and I thought they were gonna just end it. You know, like it was just like the first season was amazing, second season okay, third season was just terrible, and now it's like, man, they're bringing it back. Yeah, it just came out. Vikings, is that on Amazon, or is that on Netflix? I'm not sure. It's called Stranger Things. Howardo says last season was great if you grew up in the 80s. I could see that. I could see that. I mean, it's a lot of throwback, but I just didn't care for like the relationships and like I said, you know, the reason why I didn't like it. But now we're kind of getting plot heavy, right? It's about the plot now. It's about this, you know, crazy world that they live in. They're bringing it back to that. Big push up. No idea what's happening. I mean, no entries here, so whoopie do. Okay, great. Big push up, but nothing there for us here. Wow. What price action? What amazing price action. How fun is trading, guys? Don't you guys love trading? This is what it is, right? This is why I trade. So I can stare at these candles for hours and nothing happened. We could have a break a trend here, new high. Could be the case. I mean, we could definitely pierce it here below the 20 MA. Um, question is though, with this much chop, I mean, it's just gonna grind up all day. I don't know. It's just who knows when they will stop. It's just not very clear in my opinion. Who doesn't like doing this? Who doesn't like staring at the charts? No idea what's happening. Just waiting for something to happen. Alright, pandas. I got no setups here. So, price action has been really bad today. Yesterday, too. But this is pretty bad. And you can only take what the market gives you. And I feel like the market didn't give us much. And when it did, I actually have potential. Right? The setup was ugly. Ugly outside bar reversals. I didn't like them. So, pandas, with that being said, I'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning. 9 o'clock for the pre-market show. 9:15 for the mainstream. And hopefully I see you guys all there. And as always, happy trading. God bless. Bye.